We are here with the amazing Carmen, the absolutely spectacular board-certified hypnotherapist and instructor. Hi, Carmen.
Hi, Lenora.
How are you doing today?
I'm excited. I'm so looking forward to this Mid America conference that's coming. Yes, very, very, very excited. Yeah.
I know. I can't wait. I'm right there with you. And I know that you get to present this time. Also, you're presenting on Friday, which is extraordinarily exciting. Can you tell us a little bit about it? The identity architecture.
Yes, identity architecture is where everything needs to happen. I keep telling people that in my world and well in the future of therapeutic intervention world, if a therapeutic intervention hasn't arrived at the self, at the core of who we are, then therapeutic intervention is not complete. More needs to happen. So identity architecture, it's about the self. Think of Carl Jung, the self. It's about you as a practitioner and then your client. And this is built on this, let me see, on this system, on this meta-conscious therapeutic design system, which I developed, and I coined the term fearfulness. It's not in a dictionary. The spelling hasn't caught up to it yet. So this ended up being a system. So this is my third edition, the book, and the final. This is huge. Look at this.
It is beautiful. I absolutely
Yes.
love it.
Yes.
That's extraordinary. Now, when you're teaching on Friday, what kind of things can practitioners know going in? Do they need to know anything going in? Especially because I know that there are some newbies that have, really not sure about what identity is other than just hearing it in conversation, but not really well digested.
Okay. Well, everybody needs to come to my conference. And if we need to get more chairs, we're going to get more chairs. But identity, it's who you are and what runs through you, what moves through you.
Beautifully said.
All right. So everybody is a who, and everybody has something that moves through them. Right. Mm-hmm. So, and it's very important because the way I approach this is 360 degrees. It's about the self, what the self is. It's about you as an identity, and it's about your client as an identity. And I'm going to explain why. This fearfulness, meta-conscious therapeutic design, I've been developing for the past 12 years at least. And this is developed because there is a need for it.
Very much so.
Yeah. So why I named it fearfulness is really quick. Mindfulness is mindfulness. Mm-hmm. Well, then what they say in mindfulness is that you have to feel the feeling. You have to feel the feeling. And for the longest time, they say, yeah, I know how to do it. You're correct. Only when you feel the feeling, that's when things happen. But after a while, I realized that they don't teach you how. These big gurus, big names, everybody wants to study with them. And then I got insulted.
I agree with you, though. It was very tricky for me to understand, too.
Yeah. So
because you could get it, but you didn't feel it.
But they didn't teach you how. So somebody has to teach you how. Mm-hmm. I mean, how do you feel different? Everybody comes to us as us therapists or healers or practitioners because they want to feel different. But then we work with our minds, we work with our patterns, we work with our habits. But then how do we teach them to feel different? Well, I've been feeling different. I've learned a bunch of techniques. I designed this system because I recognize the power of it. So when I also certify practitioners in fearfulness, and it takes a little bit of time to become certified because there's a system. And when I take practitioners through the certification, one of the first things that we do at the beginning is metacognition and meta-emotion. Now, metacognition, we're going to understand, metacognition is pretty much allocating your attentional resources because attention, focus, concentration, observation, 4 different things.
Very much so.
Right?
Yeah.
And then we're going to do meta emotion, where we're going to go behind the emotion of the emotion and behind the feeling of the feeling, and then understand how emotion and feelings are different. It's the English language that intercalates and substitutes a feeling for emotion and vice versa. In my language, we have different, one word for emotion, one word for feelings, and an additional couple of words that have you understand that it's about emotion and sometimes about feelings, right? Not English, right? That's okay, because English is a beautiful language, and I'm going to teach you what's the difference between them. But the secret of this first layer of certification when I survey practitioners is that I take them through a lot of journeying. Every session, it's a deep journeying through the layers of their soul, because we have to incorporate anima animus. Without it, your individuation doesn't happen. The self doesn't happen without anima animus. In this process, every practitioner gets to re-architect their patterns. I mean, shadow work happens by itself without even doing any shadow. And it's just the most amazing journey you can ever go through. I went through these journeys. I experienced these journeys. And somehow, these are not hypnosis. These are not trance. If somebody falls into trance, they have to wake up. They have to wake up from it, right? But as I experience this, I recognize the powerful effect that it has on a psyche. And
very much so.
And I recognize the powerful effect that it has on depression. Anxiety, piece of cake, but even depression. So it works with patterns. But from the very beginning, through the metacognition and meta-emotion, they begin to be merged. And I work straight with the identity. And a very very basic platform, think of it as the 2x4 of the house. When you have a building, it has based on what they stand on, right? So the platform where every who, right, stands on, I'm going to give you 3 words because I developed a neural language in a form of word triangles. So the first platform everybody stands on: capable, certain, and curious.
Nice. Capable, certain.
3 words, you've already had an experience with these 3 words. Well, kind of short because I went through them quick. So, right, but there are many, many words. There's a lot of words through here, for specific purposes.
That's
so
awesome.
These words are carefully crafted. So as you, the practitioner that is getting certified in the system, as you are experiencing these words that are crafted for a specific purpose, you will eventually know, not by cognition, but because you are experiencing this experience that's been crafted, you eventually will know what's needed for the client.
Very cool. So is that how you identify it when you're in your presentation, how practitioners can better identify themselves and their clients?
Yes, in a presentation, I'm going to have an exercise that I'm going to walk the audience through as much time as I have, or hopefully 15 minutes to take them through this exercise: metacognition, meta-emotion, and some of the pillars.
Very
because
cool.
a lot of people don't know who they are. Somehow I'm gifted to have always known who I am. Even as a child, I knew who I was. And then when people were adults, were behaving inappropriate, I was thinking to myself, you can say something, not where I grew up in Romania. I was thinking to myself, what's the matter with you? That's not the way to do it. Right? So what I was taught by example, it wasn't what I already knew. I wasn't, although fear was projected upon me, although so many other things were projected upon me, I didn't identify with them. I might have experienced fear because, it's the collective unconscious from what I grew
Mhm.
up, but I always knew who I am. So this
Mhm.
it's not developed because I went through an experience.
Mhm.
Like somebody understands that
Yeah.
it's not yesterday. Somebody understand like that, which is not that. And what fearfulness eventually, what this is going to take you, you're going to learn how to feel a feeling by choice.
Nice.
Now, that doesn't mean you feel your feelings.
Mhm.
I mean, do feel your
But
feelings.
intentionally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Choose what you want to feel and then feel it.
Mhm.
Metacognition, meta-emotion,
Yeah. Very
neural
powerful.
language. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Especially because when it comes to emotional state control and being able to intentionally control your emotions is a superpower.
It is. You're right. You're right. It is a superpower.
Yes.
But I take what I do with Fearfulness, it's a system. So I use the system, whether with, lately I've been having clients with going through trauma, like deep seated trauma. Some of them is
Mhm.
like your brain exploding. What kind of trauma went for how long?
Mhm.
Um, and but I also work with executives, and executive has been told you have to upgrade your storytelling. Oh, please,
Aw,
guys! Today storytelling, for me, is like who you are, where you've been through, what trauma you had.
yeah.
It's like who needs to know? Gossipers need to know, right? So I started working with this executive, highly intelligent. I mean, his IQ was really, really high,
Mhm.
very disciplined, high intelligent and disciplined. And I started doing identity without him knowing that I'm doing identity,
Yeah.
right? At some point early in the work, what do you think what do you think part of the identity that I gave him at work? Because he was frustrated with some of the bosses, some of the clients, but also
Mhm.
with the people that he was supervising.
Mhm.
I told him, it's okay to be bored with your people.
That's a good one. Quite the reframe.
A highly intelligent person will be bored when someone
Mhm.
goes slow,
Yes.
right? So let's put back on his identity. It's okay to be bored. And he was, huh? What from this neural language, what developed, he became kinder to people, allowed them to speak their time, and noticed the good job that
Mhm.
they're doing.
That's awesome, especially because you gave him permission. Change the
Well, see,
authority.
it was
Yeah.
permission, it was be bored, and it was be
Yeah.
kind. So there's
Acceptance.
there's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
there's the triangle, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even use permission. I didn't use kind.
Nope. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's extraordinary.
So one
It
neural language that has a 360-degree effect.
Yes. Very
Yeah.
much so. Especially because language is at the core of it, and so the words that they're using can be different than the words that we are using, but as long as we work to match their language, that's the most important.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were
And
speaking on Friday, October 17th, right? Sorry, you were gonna say and?
yeah, okay. Okay, let me finish the story.
Yeah.
Still, I have a story. And soon, not session, and after that, with him, he said, "Forget about upgrading my storytelling." Now he knew how to just give
Mm.
people stories that they wanted
Yeah.
because he became more into who he is
Yeah.
as a person, and that was good, and he could give from there, not from what others required of him, but give from him as needed by
Yeah.
others. So that's a big difference.
Very big difference.
Yeah.
That's extraordinary. What a great story that was.
All right, so that's the story, but this is
That's a
therapy.
good thing. That's how we all learn and engage and carry over, and that's beautiful.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my presentation is going to be right here on Friday,
Woohoo.
at
Yeah.
Friday
Oh,
3 p.m. And you can learn more about it over here on the website, hypnosisconference.org. Identity architecture, the self, you and your client. I'm gonna talk about neuroscientific findings, which is just fascinating. It's fascinating what now we know how thoughts affect certain parts of the brain. Everybody's talking about the amygdala, but that's not it. We have more happening in the limbic system, and then here we have the prefrontal and other things, and then default mode. So how do things arrive in the default mode, and what is, because default mode network is the seat of the identity. So just to know that it's a neurochemical effect into who you are, then maybe you'll have a bit more attentiveness to it. So yes, so identity architecture, it's about where neuroscience meets meta-conscious design, and this is where every therapeutic intervention is to arrive.
That is awesome.
So everybody gets your tickets here.
I believe there are only a few left too.
Yeah, hypnosisconference.org, and then you can learn more about me here and here, and I look forward to see everybody there. And Lenora, I'm excited to see you.
Right back at you. And I believe you have a table, right?
Oh yes, yes, I am. I'm having an exhibiting table. My banner is huge. It's a big banner. It's red and white, just like the book, and it says evolution on it. And you cannot miss the word evolution, right? And I don't think anybody is going to be able to miss my specifically crafted present.
Love it. I cannot wait to see you there.
All right. See you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone. Thanks.